Cool. That looks better. That does look better. Cool. Then we'll have the camera here. It's lagging. But if that is the iPad or if it's the stream, we cannot say. So there is Are we back? We're not lagging. It's just my iPad. It's just work. Cool. Then we have a nail that we need to remove. Does it do anything? It does not do it. Let's see if we find a hammer. Hammer. Good luck. Okay. Let's just grab something that can be used as a hammer. A nail removed. Sweet. And this thing has like a bunch of nails in it that we need to remove. We can find a hammer first. Let's just make it a little more safe and hide it somewhere. Vacuum. Let's see if we can fit it. Oh. So I want to change where this one hangs anyway. Do we have anything to step on? Oh, a chair. Because it fell down. I bumped it. Oh, lovely. So there's a dude who's done the electricity out here. That is absolutely... yeah. He's done a poor job. So there's no insulation on the wire. It's just that single layer on the cable itself. Because he has he's peeled back the insulation before the light fixture. This thing is holding up by just like half a screw right now. So I'm gonna turn it off and see if I can fix that first before we do anything else. And turn it off because I fear for my life. Hej Wikon bror. That would be cool, Elevik. That'd be cool. So currently the follow mode is not connected. It just sits here just looking at me. But we can make it film outside. It's a little bright. And up a little bit. Maybe there. Screwdriver. Oh, I had one yesterday. Where did I put it? Probably behind the dirt bike. Yes. This light is about to fall. I figured we can try to save it. Gosh darn, that's heavy. What is it made of? Lead? It actually is a flathead screw holding it up. So this is when I would like to have 4 extra hands. Will it hold? Maybe. That one is not a flathead, but that one is. Fantastic. fantastic. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. How long is the cable? Oh, it's nailed down, of course. See if I can put it back temporarily. It's so shitty. The head of the bolt is too small. I'm gonna go and get a screwdriver. An electric one, I mean. Let's try again. So see if I can explain the problem. It's like a keyhole fastening where it's like a big opening that goes to a smaller opening, and then there's a screw head going in, and then it's sort of locking when you pull it to the narrower end. Problem being, the head of the screw is too small for the hole, so it falls out. So you're going to need a washer that is the size of the screw head to make it larger. Should do it. Yeah. And it's not a lot. I understand how they thought it would work. It's not completely outrageous. Oh, the wiring is just fantastic. Well, at least you have something to redo, right? No, I won't get it in my head when we install ourselves, at least. Beautiful. it become any brighter? I don't know. I mean, a little, I'd say. Maybe that's just imagination. What's next then? Probably finding bolts for the table. Also, I'm trying to get chat to work, but we're not very successful today. On this device it just loads, and on the other one it refuses to charge. And we're loading. We'll see if it comes on. Screws. Needs to be at least 45 long and like 30 or rather 3mm, like an empty screw that are 45 long. These. Yep. Epic. Did we happen to have 2? 5? You know, the luck when you just find something in this mess is it's incredible. I find a 10mm inch. I found an 11 and it just happened to be 11, not 10. It's my lucky day. Dufan 211. One for each side of the bolt. Amazing. Amazing. Pull this whole thing out like a centimeter in order to get the bench top in all the way. That's good. See if we can find some screws for the bench top then. Wood screws. Bolts. Let's see. I think this chest doesn't have any. I think it only is like nuts and bolts. Some random stuff like tapes and And wood screws. Like, why is there one wood screw here? See how thick they need to be. These are a little thicker, but short. I'll try them as well. How many do I need? Like 5, I think. Oh yeah. Here. Also flat. Sunken heads. There's a few in there. I'll grab that one. So how thick do they need to be, or long rather? Longer than that. The longer the better, really. If we try one of these and see if they bite. Ooh. Ooh. Very good. Do we have more of them? We do! Lucky day. Table is decently straight. It's not. It is not. That's better. Nothing in that hole. So this tabletop is older than me. Damn, they bite well. Was there one in the middle as well? I think so. Doesn't do anything. It's not a given that these have been used to attach the table. It can be used to attach anything. A little wobble in the front. Oh, nice. Top left. Let's see if I can get this out. This one fell into a hole. Oh, so there's a broken one in this hole. What are the odds that I get that out? Screwdriver. Hi, Goondragon. Indeed, Speakmaster. White shelf looks like you want to fall down. Which one? This one. Oh, this one. Yeah, this one is just horrible. Yeah. Yep. We have a lot of things to get done out here. For sure. For sure. We'll be busy for a while. Oh, it's not just a camera angle, it definitely... I wouldn't put anything heavy on it. Nice. We got it. We got it in there. Next task, I figured could be to find the bolts for this. Nice. But I have absolutely no clue where they are whatsoever. They were probably put somewhere smart. Way larger, and they ought to be in a box with bolts and nuts and washers and all like as a kit, I presume, with a strong conviction. got a bit dinged up in the move. That's not where it goes. Where does it go then? Maybe here? Yes? Maybe? That's the way. Just lucky, to be honest. With finding the right shafts. So I disassembled these October 2020. So that's a while ago. Looks like you can fit one of these. Yes. And this one has some, well, that's a locking mechanism. Don't I need to remove that first? Probably yes. So you can lock these dressers, but I don't see the point. So this one needs another small shelf. Yeah, definitely. Probably have that on. That's not. Huh? I should lock it in. How did I do that? Oh, there's a little tap thingy. So you press here, maybe? Yeah. Oh, that's clever. Are all of these locked? Oh, that's clever. I thought they would just come out, but they are locked in place actually. Feature. Oh, it's raining. You want to see? I don't know if you can see. Probably. So bright. Maybe not. An attempt was made. Maybe if we look over here. Oh, that's slow. No. No. Yeah, it's raining. Big garage? No, I think it's small. It fits a car, and there's still some space to work, which is nice for me. The lens fools us a little bit, thinking that it's larger than it is. Only 5 centimeters? No. Lovely. We had snow. It was snowing last night. It was. Let's see if we find more drawers. Oh, here's a large one. So I feel we're missing one medium size. One medium-sized drawer that I do not currently know its location. Well, that's not bad after all. That's not bad. Work differently. Large drawers, presumably because they hold a lot of weight. So that's not it. They still have a slot. Like that, right? No. That has to go down. No. Oh, yeah. Sit on top. Are these the same? Yeah. Okay. That cannot go in that. Surely it will sit here. Yes. Now it seems locked. Nothing. Now I should go up to unlock. No. All they're individual. Oh damn. Okay. Okay. Do we have any luck that the key would work? Things are a little bit banged up. Oh, that's locked too. Good that we didn't put all three in. So I think I can probably lift the top one from here. Alright. a no. Fantastic. Fantastic. They are locked. Maybe I lift the whole board. Let's see. We want it to be unlocked. How will we do that? Push it up and hope it stays up. I kind of like to remove the lock cylinder in its entirety. Because I mean, if these drawers are full and it decides to lock itself, it'd be a pain to get it out. Gloves is a good idea to have. 2, 3. How do I get that out? Can't see if it's a bolt or a sprint holding it together up top. But it looks riveted from here. Yeah. So this is the locking mechanism from the back of the shelves. So they're each individually sprung. So it can be like this whole bar, when it's locked, it goes down over the shelves. And then if it's locked, it's spring loaded, so it can lift above and latch. That's pretty neat. Get the pin that actuates the whole thing, if I can get it out. Don't want to leave it hanging in there. No way. Eventually. No, there's a metal top underneath the desk, so I wouldn't make it more accessible. It'd be the same. I can't get a blade in there, but maybe I can get an angle grinder. Maybe. First I need to find the angle grinder. Should be in here. Somewhere. Oh, I see it. Oh. That's a questionable cutting disc, to be honest. And I found the bolts for the vise. Right? Yeah. That's satisfying. I thought that could take a while. Let's see, do we have any hearing protection out here? I don't think so. So I need to fetch that. So I don't wanna go deaf just yet. Be right back. Nope, that's only a breathing mask. light wouldn't hurt. Don't happen to have a light? No. Oh. Fell out. That's a disappointment. So I had wiggled and it had broken off. I was just sitting like wedged in there. So let's see if I can get the drawer in. There's a little tab still left in there, but I don't think that matters. I still think it will go in. Nope. Okay. Oh yeah, right. They were just over there. That'll work better. Bonk. Oh, I probably don't have to pull it out then if I do it. Ta-da! Sweet! We could definitely grease them, yeah. I wouldn't hurt. I don't think I want the fatty grease because it's like a Delran slide. So feels good putting the first thing in the drawer. So yeah, the slides, they are like a plastic side. So I think I want to use some light spray. Nope. This is just copper paste. That could be good. That's not what I thought about. This is like a... Oh. Damn. Well, that's going to be annoying. Having this out means that things can fall in behind. Well, you can jump behind it, so that's fine. So this shelf It is tightly secured to the wall. That's not an issue. The reason it's so slanted is that it's like the top shelf stops the bottom shelf from going flush against the wall. That's why. Okay. Let's put that back. So, somewhere we have grease. It's easier to do now before we put things in the shelf. Like a bicycle pump, probably older than me. It's not very tight. It's not where it's supposed to be. It looked like a grease gun. This thing is sticky, so it's probably a grease gun. Slides on these rails here. So it can be cold or it's out. Oh no, here we have some. We have some. I think this is a too fatty of a grease. We'll try on one. Because it's too cold out here. I think it's just going to make it sticky. I think we need something lighter than that. This is like a GP2 grease. Neat little pump gun though. Tjenare. It's not neither. It's a KLX 450. So it's not road legal currently because it doesn't have a license plate, but it is possible to stay. Why do you refuse me? Oh, doing this backwards without seeing what you're doing is difficult. It's possible to do it road legal. Shall we find... Shall we see if we can find tools to permanently attach the bench vise? What is it? Large. 27? Oof, 28. Oh, it's a 28. The bolt also 28. The bolt is smaller. Why is it a 28? The socket set goes to 27 and then 30. And 30 is loose. So I have this 11/18. It fits a little better. Or we'll use a nut fucker. I think we have a adjustable wrench over here. Just have to climb in there. At least one. That'll do. What did we say it was on the other side? So we're lucky having a wrench for it. Let's just remove the bolt. Also, I don't need the PP for this. So it's 20 something. Like a 25, and 25 does not exist either. What is this? Oh, love it. Love it. I need a second crescent wrench. I know I have inside. Can I not just have a third one out here? Please? We love the struggles. It's the struggles that makes this fun, huh? Said no one ever. Said no one ever. Be right back. Ta-da! Is she done streaming? Nice! Maybe she can make coffee for us. Wait, I'm gonna go ask. Oh, are you gonna go make coffee?
Sure.
You done streaming?
No.
Oh, you're done, so.
What? Said what?
You're done streaming.
No.
It's so warm.
I have to restart.
Again?
Yeah.
You did? What
The
was
sound dies and then it comes back and it's crackling, like really annoying. And
Wow.
the crackle doesn't go away unless
Okay.
you restart the mixer. So,
Oh.
and then I have to restart.
If we can ditch the VODs and reverb effect, we can just unplug the mixer for now. Like I can do that tonight.
No voice, no reverb.
Or no music. Yep. So she's having technical difficulties. She's gonna come back. Brugelce, hello. Oh. Well, I should have set the size before I went in underneath with the bolt. How's the audio? Like, does it pick me up well enough? Am I screaming or? Or is it difficult to hear me? It's a smaller bolt on this side. The 24. We even have a spanner for that. Oh, that's great. Sweet. Oh, and then we'll probably fit some tool boards up on the walls. We'll see. Some of these. I have a couple. And like so. What do you think, chat? Think it's gonna be nice? I think it's gonna be nice. Oh, cost for Series mixer. The one we're looking into, it's like $1,800 to replace the one we have. It's almost free. Cool. Oh, the angle. I'll show you. Oh wait, the camera dies. So we gotta fix better Wi-Fi because it dies if I put you back there. But the idea is that I can stand working on the bench and you can be behind it. And if it was flat against the wall, that wouldn't work. So what I could do is I could have it straight, and I might still do it straight, just off the wall a bit. We'll see. But there is a reason for it, at least. Do you want to get a new mixer?
Yeah. I want you to prioritize it. Yes, please.
Yeah. Yes, Green Dragon. US dollars indeed, yeah. So it would be so much more convenient having it flat against the wall. Because then it's easier grabbing tools from over there, right? But what I could do is I could put up a fake wall. Right? Because the camera doesn't have to be far back. I mean, it's so much wide angle that this would be enough probably. But it's nice having that extra space. Plus I want to have a computer back there. And I want to be able to just shove the monitor. Look here. So, why do you not want to follow all of a sudden? Give me a second. Oops. Push mode. Or maybe I'm in a different mode. Is that it? Yes. Okay. M1. Yes, now it works. So, I want to be able to have a monitor that I can put on the desk if I want to. But if I don't want it, I want to be able to slide it off and I still have all the bench area. So I can have a monitor out there. Right now I'm streaming with like the mobile rig. And that's nice because we can just step outside. So if we want to go and look at the garden, we can do so, right? So here is where Siri is streaming. And this is our garden. And we are in there. It's a shed at the back and whatever. But ultimately I think I'm going to want to use the computer instead of this. Ultimately. We'll see. I might change my mind. I might want to use this rig. Because it is convenient. Oh. We have higher aspirations for quality than what the Go XLR delivers. It's great for some. But Siri Siri want to make her own music, right? The Go XLR is great for simple podcasting and stuff, but yeah. But for Siri Stream, we want something nicer. Where did all the drill bits go? Hi Jay. Oh, a flexible arm mount would be fantastic indeed. That would be fantastic. What I could do to not get things fall down is to extend the desk. Put another table there. That'd be nice. But then I can't... Have you seen? Oh.
You're making it so nice.
Yeah. Everyone is asking why it's not flat. And I tell them it's to have the camera in the corner. So one can film oneself when one takes a hammer and hits things. Thank you for the coffee. Your hair's so wild today.
Yeah.
It feels like you would be a character in the game.
Thank you.
She brought me coffee. It's hot. Love it. So I thought I would disassemble this and take all the small springs. You never know when you need springs. I need to find pliers first. Like, it's so daunting. Getting started with this is so daunting because things are everywhere and like you want to make a nice organized workshop. Let's try a thing. If I put you, because the more I talk about this desk being angled, the more I'm thinking about the drawbacks. Because there are a few. So the latest drawback I found was that the shelf above me, that I can't reach it. So the shelf over there, I can't reach the things on there. But if it was flat, I could just put things very conveniently over there. So if there was a wall behind me, this is the furthest back you could be. And over here, you would probably still see a huge box. I don't know what I'm gonna put up here, but let's take this box. Imagine this was an engine for a motorbike or whatever, and it's here on the table. You'd probably still see the whole thing. Probably still see it. But it wouldn't be as good, would it? Totally work, wouldn't it? Because the desk is large enough to shoot diagonally like this. Yeah. And it would save a lot of space. You have me convinced, chap. Why do I always have to be wrong? But I like it. At least we're coming up with a solution together. Now I just have to move this heavy thing. Like the cabinets, the two cabinets underneath, they were heavy before I put them together and put the tabletop on it and put the giant vise and put in the drawers. So, yeah. Fun. Yeah, Gruen Dragon. I actually have a wish list that you don't know about. I actually do. No one knows about it. I think it was shared in Series Stream like once. But I do have a throne wish list. If I remember the URL, I could give it to you, but I don't. Don't think I remember it. It's the same as series, like TR TR THRN.com. It's an abbreviation. It's like a shorter version of Throne. And then I think it's just /Johannes Liv, but I'm not sure. So I can't tell you. But yeah, when we get it sorted out, we'll probably put stuff like that on the wish list. So what I think is the most fun about the wish list is that I don't have alerts, right? So I don't know if you buy it. Unless you tell me you buy it, I won't know it. It will just show up in my mailbox one day. So it'll be like a true surprise until I get the thing, which I think is much more fun than the alerts. Because it kind of sort of, for me at least, it spoils it. Like, I will just go around for weeks waiting for it to arrive, and I'll sort of be a little bit ungrateful when I get it, because I'll have felt already that I have gotten it. Does that make sense? Like, when you gift something, it shows up on stream that, yeah, this person gifted this thing, and then I feel gratitude. But then 3 weeks later, when it arrives, I'm sort of thinking that the shipment has been slow, right? I don't know. I would rather just open a box not knowing what it is. That would be like Christmas. That's what I want. So I'm not going to have alerts. But you don't have to. You don't have to have alerts. Yeah, probably Gruen Dragon. Oh, I'm gonna see what you wrote in chat. Oh wait, you got timed out for 10 minutes? I'll see if I can remove it. So I don't allow chat links. But a 10-minute ban because you do it twice? That's a little firm. Okay, let's clear off the desk. Yeah, clever, like that it blocked you from using, like writing it out without making it a link. Ooh, John. I'm actually gonna use gloves to maybe get a better grip on this thing. Jeez. We'll make it. A little bit at a time. And I probably want to leave some space to the wall as well. On the left side of this thing. Sure feels better. The space feels so much bigger. And it is very small, so this is probably the smarter idea. And then we can have a tool wall here as well. Oh, that's nice. I don't remember how many I have of the wall-mounted thingies, but we have a few. We have a few of these. Different sizes. Somewhere, I think we have even more. But yeah, where? Cool. Is there anything hindering you from doing your project, Squirrel Dragon? Or is it just a lack of motivation? Is this a timer? Looks like a 24-hour timer. Oh, that's loud. How does it work? Maybe it's just a countdown? Like for car heaters? Yeah, that's probably what it is. Because it's like a 3-hour thing. Let's take the vacuum cleaner or something else. Light. Do you have anything of electricity? No, doesn't matter. I probably will never use this, but it's a 24-hour timer with like a little paint on the 3-hour mark to 0. So I think it is to set like an in-car heater. And you could set it to come on in like 18 hours. And then it will just keep going. And then when it's 3 hours left, it turns on until it goes to 0. I don't know what I would use this for. giant switch. Very sexy. And you can lock it. That's fancy. You can like literally put a lock on it. Kind of want to make sure I want the desk here before I start filling it up with junk. Feels like a smart idea. But I'll put these things away. And then we'll try to get to the other stuff. So most of this stuff is inherited from my grandpa. And I've looked through it a little bit, but I think there's a lot of things that I don't need. That we're going to sort through still. This drawer needs some adjustment on the front. It's a little tall, so it hits the top. So is that. I wonder if it's the rails or what. You can adjust the front maybe. That's just the handles. Well, that's the entire front. Is there any wiggle room on it? No. Oh fuck. Oh, please key. Please magical key work. Ooh. Guys, I have some bad news. Oh yeah, we have a box. Forgot about that. This key is a little crooked. So I'm hoping that's why it doesn't work. I can definitely, I mean, yeah, most likely you can use it for anything. It looks like a very high powered switch. So can we just ignore the fact that I locked the drawers? Can we pretend those drawers doesn't exist? It's so perfect to push with your finger in the middle. I remember as a child, Grandpa had this in our summer home when I was a child, and you press it so easily when you're pulling the drawers. You press it with your thumb and you lock the drawer. Three-phase? No, it's a two-phase. I mean, maybe you can use it for three-phase. I don't know. But it's been used for two-phase anyway. It has some really cool screws. Like, they are basically see-through plastic, and they sort of stay in the body of the switch. This is some old heavy industrial switch. Maybe they want you to take off the switch completely. I don't know why I'm doing this, it doesn't matter. Sidetrack. I accidentally locked the drawer and the key doesn't work. And I don't want to deal with it, so I get sidetracked very easily. So I don't know if there's 3 breakers in here. Could be. It's definitely sized for some gigantic cables. But this is two-phase. One phase. I mean, two-phase. So I've removed the lock from the middle drawer, but not from the side drawers. Ugh. And I thought maybe I should do that. But I didn't. And now we are fucked. I think the lock is being actuated, but I think the lock itself is just stuck. Or maybe not. So if we fail and break the key, what are our options? We could open up the bench from the back with an angle grinder. Could drill the lock cylinder. The key is still bent. it's probably as good as it will get it. Technically, it can be different keys to these, because it works on the furthest away lock, but not the middle or the end. So it could also be different keys. Oh, fun. Fun. Have a good nap, Kevin. Hi, Seek. And we do need lockpicking lawyer. So it's a cylinder lock. I have never lockpicked cylinder locks. But it can be done. I think you need a special tool for it. I think normal picks do not work for these things. But I can be wrong. Question is, do we drill it then? We probably don't deal with that right now. I'll probably break several drill bits trying to do it as well. That's how I feel about it. Violence, I just break the handle of the drawer. And you could angle grinder the back of it. I don't really see any negatives about doing that. Just give me a second, I'm gonna close the door. It's raining. Screwdriver and a hammer. I mean, I don't have the key, so it doesn't matter which way I ruin it, does it? Of course, we run out of battery. Yay! Luckily, we have another. think this chuck is completely ruined. Or the drill bit. That's okay. How long is the key? About that much. That should be enough. Either we need a larger drill bit, or we can pull it out now. We need to get something find something that fits in it. The hole. That's not it. I'm looking more. Let's do this one. No, wait, I removed the whole locking mechanism. Larger drill bit then. Yeah, it's on the cord. Too big? Oh no, it's gonna be fine. I want to drill out this one too, whilst we're doing this. Yep. Filming the right thing. I don't want to lock it. I'll drill it out without locking it. Could take out the drawers, just in case. Not much luck left. All the way through. So apparently that's possible. Let's try that here as well. Deep enough. Let's switch to a larger drill. You know, I love extra work. This is the best. When you get to do things... Is it warm? Quite. When you get to do things you don't want to do that you didn't plan for, that's the best. How big do we go now then? This drill bit is way shitty, or I'm drilling something much harder now. Let's try the... I have one that is just a little bit smaller, like a half a mil or something. Let's go with that one first. I thought of skipping on this step, but nope. That one. That was a long one. Large one. So it's larger. Could also have hit the body of the lock cylinder. them chips. Make the look cry. No more luck. Let's hope this size does it over here as well. Like so. There we go. Gotta make sure this look now reversing. Woo, that's all. Cool. Did I drill this one out fully? I don't remember. Probably did. Now that I know it works, I dare to push on at least to make sure. There's nothing on the inside there. But it still locks. Damn you, lock. Maybe I can pull this up manually. Yep. Cool. We did it. Vacuum cleaner. Oh. Nice. What time is it? Happy Friday indeed, Mackendall. Where's my coffee? I think I've deserved it. It's kind of nice having some issues, because then you can be happy about not having them next time. Chat, I just feel we are gonna do some fun things out here. Like, just getting the workbench in, it already feels twice as good. And like looking out over the rest of the mess, it feels manageable. Definitely. And more importantly, I think it's going to become a very pleasant space to be, and a pleasant space to film in. We might even put some paint on the walls. Perhaps. Is that dirt on the lens? Most definitely. Probably should use something cleaner than my finger. Keep my shirt. That's better. Not perfect, but good enough. So I think it's gonna be much nice out here. The list of things we want to do, or I want to do, is endless. One thing at a time. And we'll get there. Oh, I presume that the drilling was very loud. Apologize for that. Since I don't know how I want to put things, or where I want to put things, I'm just gonna stash all the tools as close to this area as possible. Not on the bench, at least not all of it. And a lot of things is gonna go in the drawers, but I don't want to start filling them just yet. But we are gonna have to sort through things and figure out what's what. Like, I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is adjustments for cutting blades. Okay. To make sure that cutting blades on a wood planer stick out the same amount. Don't need that plastic bag. Don't need those bags. I guess they're good for rust prevention. Cool. So no label, no nothing. This probably can be close to the cutter. The wood plane. So this will sort of be the workbench and the mechanical area, and then there will be a flex area in the other bit. So over here there will be woodworking machines, but all of them needs to be on wheels so I can move them, so I can get a car in here. Or whatever I want to work on. I feel sort of important. We also have the shelves we can put stuff in, that's true. So I wanna get rid of stuff and get more space. So a way to do it is to start filling the shelves, right? And the top of the shelves. Heaps of space for tools up there. Oh yeah, that one is not openable. But I wanna... What do I do? Do I remove the door for now? I wonder if there's any convenient way to remove the door. I mean, the lamp cord is long enough for me to move it, actually. It is. It's just not what I intended to do, but does it matter? No. Let's do it then. What I want to do and what I'm gonna do, it's not the same thing. So I can move it further this way on the stud itself, or put it up between. I think I'll get better light in this general area, and it's plenty of light on the desk. So I could just move it to here and be done with it. Shall we measure a little bit? Aha, oh. Mackinac, yeah, I fully support Sears Patreon. I mean, I'm the photographer, so I wouldn't do that stuff if I didn't. I think it's the gimbal ran out of battery. Lovely. So I don't think it's too much for me. It might be too much for others, but there's no nudity. It's just like lingerie, like underwear pictures, and I don't have a problem with that at all. I don't. Personally, I used to blog, and I posted some pretty spicy semi-nude photos of myself. I've always been a bit of an exhibitionist. I don't want it too far to the shelf, but I kind of want it centered. So maybe just move it like 50 centimeters, then it would be there. It would still be easy to get things off the shelves, and I would gain easily enough to clear. It would end here. It would end about where the bench ends, which would be great. So 55 centimeters. Let's move it 55 centimeters. And Gruen Dragon asked if the car is going to be permanently parked in here, and no. As much as I would love to, I don't think it's going to be convenient with the amount of woodworking machines we have. Sure, I won't like do woodworking projects every day, but I think it's still going to be too tight to fit the machines. And I would be fine with backing out the car in order to fit the machines. That'd be totally fine. But I don't think that's going to be enough. But when we have all the stuff in order in here, we'll know. We will know. Because I don't want to have to roll all the machines in this little corner. So there's like a little cupboard here, and I want to keep this space open. Put in like maybe a air compressor and a welder and some stuff, and then the shelves. I'm gonna put up like assortment boxes for bolts and stuff on the wall. And then the ability to have the dirt bike here and work on it would be great. I mean, I don't know how much I'm gonna do, but a bicycle or whatever, pull it in. And if I can fit the car and have the bandsaw and stuff to the side, that would be great. But I think the table saw is the biggest issue. That I don't think the table saw will fit against the wall, allowing the car to drive in here. I just don't think that'll work. And I don't want to have the table saw in here. And also, since the battery died, the camera is like doing its own thing. Maybe I need to go and get a charger for it. We'll see. No. Please do. Unless you think it's something weird. I mean, you probably have a question for Siri, but yeah. Again, the stuff Siri posts on Patreon is definitely safe for Instagram. It's just she doesn't want to put it out there as easily available, right? That's sort of the idea about Patreon. Yes, to make money, but also to put sort of a paywall to the kind of content and not put it on Instagram, to be a little bit more family friendly. So now it's gonna get dark. Again. So now that I'm going to take it down, I'm probably going to move it again. Not like today, but soon. I just have a feeling. That makes me want to replace the screws, because one of them is a flathead and one of them is a Phillips. So I kind of want to make it right, you know. It is Mackinac. I mean, the drawback of having the car in here in the winter would be that there's no drain on the floor. There's a concrete. This part has wood floors. The other part has concrete floors. And I don't know how well drained it is. So if we drive the car in here in snow, bring a lot of snow and muck in here, I don't know where it would go. Could be fine. Could be horrible. There's no way of knowing. So how dark is it going to get when I remove this? Quiet. Nothing to it. Oh yeah, this one is running out of battery. Probably gonna be fine. I don't want to do this by hand. Plus, and a flat head. Start with the flat head actually. It's gonna be so heavy. I swear this is a two-man job. Lights out. That's dark. It is hardwired, you know. I figured it's a better idea to remove all three of them. Oh, I'm gonna need a head torch. It might help if I open the door, but I don't wanna ruin the door. And I'll also see if I can find that charger. Sorry to leave you guys in the dark. Hope no one got scared. Time is it? So I have a family dinner coming up. Yeah. 17. Well, we have 45 minutes left to work. That's good. Screw one. Oh yeah, it hangs on one screw, that's perfect. 50 centimeters. Can measure it out and put the screw in already. To be a bit clever. Let's do 55. So about there. I mean, it's not rocket science, is it? I hate flat head screws. Oh. I should do it for now. I stabbed my finger. Oh, you probably can't see it. We have had an accident. That's probably not piece head. It's probably a PH tube, not a piece head. Now it will come undone, and then I'll move it. See if I can hold it with one hand. Okay. Before we put it back up, let me inspect the cable. Because there's no sleeves. Like, it's peeled back so far. I question who installed this. Now at least it won't rub through because there's a protective sheath in there. Huh. I just need to move the cable out of the way. It's like a super stiff cable. It's fighting. It doesn't want to go up. Now I need to get the washer through the hole first. Oh, I did it. Woo. That made me happy. That feels good. Is it all the way in? Yeah. We dropped the screw. We found the screw. We dropped the screw. We found it. Whew. Let's do up the other end a little bit by hand. Unfortunately, it's a little bit angled. Is that the electrical cable? Who pushes it that way? Yep. So I need to put something on the other side, like a nut or something. Oh, that's better. Lift up the cables. Whew, let there be light. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. That's nice. Okay, can we open the drawer now? We can. Fantastic. Whew. So let's figure out what we want to put in here. Mackinac will have a good one. Yeah. Oh, on the menu, burgers. Takeaway burgers of all things. There's like a it's like a I don't know, temporary restaurant that has some really special burgers. And they have like limited amounts and stuff. So they only sell until they sell out. So you have to order in advance. The light is very yellow. They are CFL light tubes. Probably like 36 watts each. So like 90 watts or something. Something stupid. Might put LED on my wish list. We'll see. We'll see. It works for now. Considering, I mean, I'd probably spend a few days a month out here. We'll see. Very yellow light indeed. Very. But maybe I can, like, maybe the white balance can be better adjusted. Warm white, cool white, day white, warm white. This is probably the closest to what I see, but a little less green. Maybe a little more. Oh, here we go. A little cooler. Maybe like that. Yeah. And that looks about right. A little red maybe. Ooh, there we go. But yeah, they have an awful color. Absolutely awful. Oh, maybe it won't stay up now. There we go. Ta-da! thing does not belong in this set. What is it even? A 19? $16, $17, 2 17s. $18, $20, $21. So that's why that extra 19 is in there, because it's missing the 19, but it's too tall to fit really. But there's 2 17s. Yeah. It is what it is. Now where's the flathead bit? It's not in the machine. Oh, there it is. Cool. Hello. Yeah, you're better off coming from the side.
Hello.
Do you know what this is?
No.
It's a filter removal tool. So like a oil filter is round and they can be slippery. Come back! You wanna kiss?
Me funny, yes.
So, did you have that one glass and then took like 2 more glasses?
No.
Is that just one glass? That breath? Are you okay?
No, I choked on my saliva.
Aww.
I kissed you so hard I choked. Can I have another one? Because it got a little ruined. Wait, so it removes oily things.
So when you...
I see.
it goes tight.
I came here to ask you if you knew about the arrival.
Yes, it's gonna be 15 minutes late. They couldn't have the slot they wanted. So they had the 17:45 slot.
They have 17:30.
17:30, and now they have 17:45. So
they're picking them up at 17:45
Yes.
in Emmaboda.
Yes.
So they will be here
8
at
minutes later.
6, approximately.
But we need to be ready way before that, because
How much is way before? What do we need to do?
what if they're early?
What do we need to do?
Have forks in hand, because the burger will already be 10 minutes cold. So it's just like...
I'll be ready. I'll end pre-6.
Oh, I'm gonna set the timer for 17:40.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna be ending mine.
Okay. You could come over.
I'll do that. $17.40. See if I have an alarm for that. Nope. Alarm has been set. Cool. So if I can get this shelf out of here, that'll be great. Free up a lot of space. But first we gotta figure out what this box contains. This is a plastic hose for what to be used for. Like it feels like a pneumatic hose. And what would I need this hose for? Like, we can't save everything. Like this thing here, it's a spring. And the tinkerer within me says, oh, that's useful. And it is. It's very useful. You can't save everything. There's so many random nails. In a little tin of French candies. My grandpa was a hoarder of useful things, and I love that about him. So I mean, bolts. No reason to throw these away. Grade 8 bolts. So these are even great. Very good bolts. And there's like random assortments of different sizes. This we're gonna throw away. This is for bicycle repair, like for the valves. Don't need that. More bolts. Bolts. That one doesn't stack. That is garbage. U-bolts, very useful. And these are flathead screws, so they are going. I'm not going to keep flathead screws around, for I hate flathead screws. There's one good reason to keep flathead screws around. Can you guess what that is? Because they're beautiful. If you're building furniture, like I would honestly love to use flathead screws. But the patience you need to have. Weebolts. The patience you need to have to use them is just, yeah, not for me. Let's start a recycling pile. When am I gonna use this? This is like a safety latch, so you can unlock your door and look who's like talk to people without them being able to tear the door open unless they're really strong. What am I going to use this for? Beats me. It'll go in a maybe pile, and we'll see when we're done how big the maybe pile is. Is this a speed sensor probably? Some sort of sensor. Don't do that. More bicycle hose. Don't need that. It's not even bicycle hose, it's like You know the old bicycle valves? I don't know if that's a thing in America, but in Sweden, the old valves had like a little rubber on them. This is just a bunch of those old bicycle valves that no one uses anymore. And I have no intent of starting to use them. So they go full of jar. Maybe proud with that. What is in here? Even more of them. And a half chain lock. Garbage. That the box goes as well. Is this a water hose fitting? Yeah. Don't know if I'll need that. Can you see what's in this box? Can I get you? Oh, Sarah's grandma's calling. I'll tell Siri to call her back. This is probably the best we can do. Because the gimbal is out of power. Oh, this is gonna come in handy. Hooks, eyelet hooks, open hooks. Great. Bolts. It says bolts. Is it bolts? No. There's flathead screws again. Do we need flathead screws? These are beautiful flathead screws though, like girthy and beautiful. But let me tell you, I do not want to use these for anything. I do not want to use them for anything. So they go. Everything that is flathead goes. An assortment of hinges. That's a beefy bearing. A little rusted. Feels like there's some flat spots. And a couple smaller bearings too. Yeah, I have the same thought, Grundragen. There's no point in throwing it away. I mean, yeah, a screw is not worth anything, right? But enough screws. Enough screws and you're fine. And it's worth saving, I mean. Wire nuts I am never going to use. Almost need a trash bag starting to sort things out. This is plastic. I have a plastic trash bag somewhere. Already begun collecting. Found it. Ooh. There's so much dust in these things. So much dust. A leather punch. Sweet. Let's see if we can get the stuff out. That's a beautiful tool. Like an old school hole punch. It says 8. It's not 8 mil. 8 can't be 8 millimeters. Can it? No. I wonder if the diameter is 8 millimeter. Yeah, the outer diameter is 8 millimeter, but the cut is only like 6 or something. Special tool to hammer in these clips for cables. I feel they don't use these anymore. And there's only what 2 left in this box. And the tool will likely be thrown away. Did I have an empty box? Start sorting things a little better. I'll put this in the metal pile. A pencil. those clamps we send to the bin. They are probably used for some kind of electrical wire. How thick, I don't know. Metal cable clamps and plastic, can they go in the same? I think they can, right? It's not the end of the world if I change my mind. I feel so good getting to vacuum these out. Some drawer of nails. Eight minutes left. I'm okay with that. You know, this is one of those projects where the biggest job is to get started. We've lived there for 3 months, and I just now have gotten started. This is a pin. And some weird alloy material. It's metal for sure. Like steel, but it feels so light. Yet very stiff. It feels like aluminum, but it's really hard. Yeah, I can't bend it. But it feels like aluminum. The metal scrap bin then. More bolts. Plastic. What am I gonna use this for? Huh? Spring. It's fairly strong. High post node. That is a box done. Just vacuum out the box. I don't know what I'm going to have the boxes for. If I'm going to keep them or so, we'll see. Because storing these in the cabinets, I feel like I don't need the boxes. We're moving into the garage. That's what we're doing. This garage is new to me. Grease. Should probably find a place to put all the grease. I have like, I don't know, more than one tub of grease. And they were probably all EP2. EP2, and now I have a third, I think. Or fourth, plus the, yeah. We'll find a home for him. Not today. First I'm gonna find all of them. It's paper. Let's put that in the pocket. This is like a seal. Definitely dried up. Yeah. We don't need that seal. What else? Plastic scrap. A handle. Some flathead screws. Oh, this is for something. This is to hold gutters and drains. Torx. I am surprised. A nail. Self-tapper. Torx. The O-ring. Torx. They're not supposed to be in here, but whatever. This is a bit of a junk box. But it will stay a junk box for now. For now. I'm gonna find a good place to put all the metal, like all the screws and stuff.